I gotta say, I think it's one of the more underrated bits in podcast comedy. And not because of me. I just think it happened. You know, this guy who did it perfectly. So let's take a look. Red bar fucking rock.
If I see you, I'ma crack your jaw. If I see you, I'ma crack your jaw.
My name Dante Nero, I'm a rhinoceros.
If I see you, I'ma crack your jaw.
Dante Nero has lived life. Corinthian. Dante Nero's hysterical, you know. But again, it's not harassment. I mean, I don't think us laughing at Dante Nero is harassment. Now, if everybody was tweeting at him all day and messaging him, you're a fat fuck you, I hope you die, that's a different story. Now you're bothering this guy, and I think there is a difference. All right? Mike is on point here with Dante. He's a fool, but he's not lying. Lying is the worst. Dante is a joke. Yes, of course. You don't have to convince me. Dante Nero has street cred. Dante is a shit-colored F-word. The king of macking. Okay, yeah, Dante is too nice. Okay, here's Luke. Dante is too nice. Despite his idiocy, the real fools are the guy who eat up his every word. Yeah, there you go. I like Dante. You know? Again, Dante, you see when you make fun of him, Dante doesn't put on a front. Like if Dante, if you made fun of Dante's face, he would go, "Why are you doing this to me? What did I ever do to you?" And how could you, as a decent human being, go, "Fuck you, you bald bone fuck, you bone ear"? You can't. You go, you know what? Yeah, you're goofy, but you're all right. That's what a real person, I think, would do. Mike can evolve from the Crowder look to the Nero look soon. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Dante is just a water-retaining Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch. Dante is really kind in person, but yeah, I can't listen to pussy advice. My big issue with Dante... Poor Dante. My big issue with Dante... And how did we know? How did we know you would be right there with us? You know, I'm the guy who brought in the Dante impersonator to the Gavin McInnes show before anyone publicly ever said a word about Dante. This was out of the blue. No one once in my lifetime made fun of Dante Nero, and here I am. I bring him on and I make fun of him via this imposter. If you haven't seen when I co-hosted or hosted the Gavin McInnes show. Little did I know that the entire chat would have their own Dante story, like this guy. My big issue with Dante is how he essentially stole Patrice O'Neal's entire shtick with the whole relationship guru bullshit. Yeah. Oh, here's another. Dante is a good guy. I think so. I think we have to focus on real pieces of shit in order for this to work. I think that's what the direction we should head into. There's plenty of them out there. Real despicable guys. And once they turn undespicable, they're not a problem. Dante used his strawberry pickup line and banged my girlfriend. Is that true? Salsa gate. Yes, never forget. Let's see. I can't stop looking at the dancing Buckby. Good. We should do another animation soon. Dante has a huge piece. Is this Big J Okerson in the chat? Out of the name Stevie? Steve-oo? Dante is black. Dante is a special needs person. Wait. Who everyone treats normal. That's funny. The Twitter feed is funny. Let's see. Has anyone seen his Instagram? The guy could hardly write. Let's see it. Oh, Dante. Dancing Buckby dishing out the racist icons. Yep, Patrice ripoff. He's not very literate. Yeah, it's more so, you know, the Dante thing is more so about Gavin thinking Dante is brilliant. You know, what troubles me is that Gavin McInnes goes, Dante Nero is so brilliant. And we're having him on the show again. And today's episode is going to be focused on female manipulation. Okay? Dante, he's the Pope. And it's like, Gavin, how do you... it frustrates me more that Gavin is into Dante than Dante being who he is. Barmy third-degree buckbeat tattoos. Let's see. All the fat around Dante's head and neck. Can we watch the opening of when I introduced the fake Dante? I love, to me, this is the funniest thing, and I don't contribute it to me. The situation was exactly, this was really not planned. And when we have this fake Dante Nero, I literally, 2 days before, I'm like, found a guy. I'm like, can you just come in and imitate Dante Nero? Because Gavin always has Dante Nero on the show. And this guy did it, and the comedy that came out of it to me was exactly how I would have written it if it happened. So I'll show you. Remember, I'm filling in for Gavin, and we have the fake Dante. And I got to say, I think it's one of the more underrated bits in podcast comedy, and not because of me. I just think it happened. This guy who did it perfectly. So let's take a look. Again, remember I was showing Kumia rehab pictures, and then we'll get to the Dante. But I want to break down for you what I find to be so genuinely. Why isn't it working?
I host the Red
One of my boys.
with Gavin. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Nero.
Here we go.
Do we have music for Dante?
There we go. Chili's. I want my baby back ribs. I want my Chili's baby back ribs.
Wow, not Dante.
Look
at this. Look at this.
Who's this guy? Is this your handler?
Just one of my boys. One of my people in my stable.
One of my boys.
Wow, Dante, it is an honor to talk to you here today.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, brother.
You look great.
Thank Davin. Thank you very much.
Wait, what did you just call me?
Davin.
Gavin. I'm Mike.
Oh, what's up, Mike? How you doing, Mike?
Yeah.
That worked perfectly. That wasn't set up. That perfectly, beat for beat, to me, that's comedy. Hey, Davin. Oh, Gavin? No, I'm Mike. To me, I was dying. When that happened, I go, perfect. This is how I imagined it. This is exactly, and the subtlety behind, everything that's funny about that is a way of making fun of Dante. This was a way to make fun of all the things that I think Dante is off about in this other way. I think imposters is the way to go. I want to bring imposters into the show more and more. There's nothing funnier than being able to kind of sideways say what you want to say about somebody through an imposter. You know where I think I might have started really falling in love with this idea? You know who did it? Nathan For You. And I didn't consciously rip that from him, but remember Nathan For You had a Bill Gates imposter, and they were trying to tell people this was Bill Gates, and it was a guy who kind of looked nerdy, and he was nothing like Bill Gates. And he came in and he was like, hello, I am Bill Gates. I know about computers. And it was so obviously not him. And to me, there's something so beautifully perfect about that kind of making fun of. So here it is. And I think how this transpires is just exactly how I wanted it.
So you and Gavin created No Wanks.
Yeah, all
Tell
day.
us about No Wanks, because a lot of my people who listen to the show, they don't know
You
about
say
it.
your people.
And this is such a slam now when we're at odds with Gavin McInnes the way we are. The fact
Like with that red bar thing.
No, you're getting the timeline all fucked up, and you got them on the network in the first place.
slam now when we're at odds with Gavin McInnes the way we are. The fact that I have 2 episodes where I'm hosting his show with his logo behind me in his studio and doing this, it makes it even better. It makes this even more crazy because there's no tape of Gavin imitating my show in my studio.
What do you mean, people of whiteness?
Dante Nero.
No, I host the Red
Dante
Bar show out
Nero.
of Chicago.
Imagine Gavin's real fans tuning into this. They've seen Dante on the show a dozen times, and now this weird guy is filling in for Gavin, bringing in a fake Dante. They never reveal the bit. to me, this is next level. Next level.
Oh, okay.
Gavin.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah, come on, man. You know about no wanks, man.
Yeah, this is the thing where you don't jack off. Only once a month. You're saving your cum so that
He
you
knew
can have
nothing
a better
about
relationship
Dante.
with
Yeah,
your-
you got to keep that energy to yourself.
And he's wearing, we got him all dressed up. And this guy, Jesse from Pod Awful, he took care of this. So this is just a fat black guy. And they put tattoos all over him like Dante. They put tinfoil around his fingers to make it look like he had all these rings like Dante. They made him wear these sunglasses. And this guy knows nothing about Dante Nero. The only prep I gave this guy said, listen, so there's this guy, he's like this relationship guru. He's like full of hot air. He's always talking about like how you can get chicks. And then I guess he looked them up for 2 seconds. I go, so I'm going to just ask you questions and you just answer them. You improv however you have to, because it'll be funnier if you don't know what you're talking about. And that was really the only prep we had for this.
just can't give it out without anyone else being there,
Sure.
That's why like once a month is the limit,
Yeah.
But I always do it while there's, at least.
Oh my God. Instead of a bone through his ear, I just noticed this. It's tape and a pen. It is a pen from a desk and black tape on his ear to resemble the big bone Dante wears in his ear. That's how fucking awesome this is.
Woman somewhere around me. Like even if she's just in my head, she's around me.
Okay. And so what are your, stances on relationships here? I know you're a relationship guru.
Guru.
Used to be friends
Yeah.
with Patrice O'Neill, right?
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Patrice.
Okay.
I still think
We
this
were
is
really
the best.
close friends and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a story about Patrice, you and Patrice. Maybe something.
I can't
you guys-
get
something
over
we
it.
don't
Man,
know about.
I can't share all my business with y'all out here, man.
Why don't you try one? Just
I'll try. Well,
you and Patrice.
Patrice and I, we two big brothers. He always thought I was Puerto Rican, just because he was a very racist man. But he was a great, not,
He's racist.
yeah, I mean,
I've never heard that.
oh yeah, like not a racist, but like, black people, we can be racist to one another. We can be racist to anyone,
Yeah.
if you didn't know that. So yeah,
Are you black?
yeah, I'm black.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm black.
Okay. I didn't know if you were Puerto Rican or.
No. Yeah, I have a show called
Sorry, I keep laughing.
No, it's no worries, man. Davin, you ain't gotta laugh.
See, you
but
fucked it up there. He did the Davin bit twice. I would have preferred you never do the Davin thing again. That was the only fuck up. Where he called me Davin again, but now you know we're doing a sketch because I already told him, no, this isn't Gavin. So if you were playing it subtle, you wouldn't bring up Davin again. That ruined it for me.
Yeah, I have a show called The Beige Phillip Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
How's that going?
It's going. You know how it is,
I
man.
could not get over this.
Don't you have a show?
Yeah, I have a show called Red Bar out of Chicago.
Red Bar out of
I'd
Chicago.
love to have you
what
on
do
sometime.
Okay, cool. I hope you're flying a brother out there because I'm not coming out there for free.
Now you got jewelry all over.
Come on, man, I'm crazy.
You used to be
beautiful.
a pimp.
PIMP, yeah.
What about those days?
How far back you want me to go as to the pimp lifestyle?
Whatever you want to tell us.
It's a lifestyle, man.
This is all nonsense.
You know how it is. You don't know how it is? You don't know how it is to be a pimp?
Sure.
You look like a white pimp.
Oh, you think I look good today? This is a new suit.
Yeah, the hair, the beard, it look like you got the white bitches running all over you.
Last time I do have a problem. Last time I was on the show, I was wearing a pink.
So that's you should go watch this if you haven't seen this. When I watch it over and over again. I don't do that with my stuff. This was more about the situation. Not laughing at myself, but I loved it. I love that fake Dante Nero. I don't know his name. The guy Jesse from Pod Awful, who Gavin also accused of calling some guy's work, is the guy who hooked me up with this black guy. And he brought him in. He was that handler that you saw. That was Jesse from Pod Awful. He could have done with a pillow in the shirt. Mike, this is boring as hell. Is this guy in the chat? Because some people have been telling me that there are Proud Boys in the chat today trying to sabotage. Is this guy in the Anna Spank? Is he one of them? I got a private message during the show from somebody going, dude, there's a bunch of Proud Boys in the chat. Here are the names. And I didn't pay attention to it. But then you see some guys through this that are kind of suspect where they're going, this Dante thing sucked. This wasn't funny. And it's like, nobody that actually listens to Red Bar would say that. So that there are a few proud. Okay, they're saying, yeah, there are a few prouds in here tonight. That's fine. We just want to know who's who, so I don't go, oh, really? Was I way off? The thing that I find the funniest thing in the world? Somebody, Oh, he says he ain't no proud. Okay. I love it. I don't know what to tell you. I think that's the best thing in the world. I could watch that over and over again. For real.
If I see ya, I'ma crack your jaw. If I see ya, I'ma crack your jaw.
My name Dante Nero. I'm a rhinoceros.
If I see ya, I'ma crack your jaw.